coaching change went down, you had other options to go other schools, and what was it that made you decide to stick with Nebraska and give this Tim Miles guy a chance?
Well, he already recruited me earlier in my high school year, so I kind of was glad that I was familiar with him. I didn't know him as well, but I was familiar with him, so that kind of helped a lot. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to stick with my decision and not back out on Nebraska late because of the coaching change. I liked what they was doing for the basketball program here, so I just wanted to stick with my decision.
Yeah, he just came and talked to Benny and I in Kansas City and kind of showed us what his plans were and, kind of made me feel more comfortable staying. And that's what I did.
You guys are the first to play the full 4 years under Tim. Where do you see the program now as opposed to what it was when you got here, and what shape are you leaving it in now compared to when you got here? How have you helped advance it, I guess?
I mean, they just from freshman year to now, I think some of the the foundation's more set in place than what it was, and it's kind of up to the people who are part of the program after we're done, just kind of taking it from there. After that, after we leave, we don't have any more control over what happens. So I think, Benny and I feel like we showed up every day and did our job and did what we could do, and after that, that's all you can do. So
I think coaches, the players play a part in it too. Was getting certain recruits here that the coaches want. So I think that's just a thing that me and Shavon helped contribute to the future of Nebraska basketball with the future recruits they have coming in next year and the ones they have this year. I think this group of freshmen right now would be good for the future of Nebraska basketball if they stick together.
Shavon, was there a point where you wondered if you'd be able to play senior night? I mean, did you have concerns about playing another game again?
Not really. I didn't let that get in my mind. I had a feeling that I was going to be back. I just didn't know how fast. So I knew it wasn't over yet.
Were you not the most patient person during that entire process?
Not at all. Not at all. It was tough. I just felt like at a time where my teammates and my team needed me, I couldn't be out there, and it was just kind of one of those things that was out of my control, and it sucked. But deal with it and move on from it.
Did you feel any rust at all in that game at Penn State, or was there a transition that you? And obviously you dropped 25 points, so it wasn't that bad. But did you?
No, yeah, for sure. It's a lot different going from not playing at all to playing competition full speed in Big Ten. So yeah, there was a little bit of rust there.
How are you feeling now? I mean, are you 100%? Are you still having any effects or anything? Or?
Yeah, I'm good.
What will your emotions be like, your final game here in Devaney?
It's hard to say because even though I don't want it to end, but everybody has their time. So I knew this time was coming. It's like a bittersweet feeling that I've made it through college. I played every game my college career so far, and I don't know. It'll just be a whole lot of mixed feelings that night.
Did you guys ever think you'd be playing in a different arena senior night compared to when you got here?
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of they knew that PBA was going to be made when they were recruiting us, so that was one of their selling points too, that we got a brand new arena. So yeah.
You guys obviously good friends, close. Shavon, through your time being out, Benny, I guess how is that affecting you? And Shavon, when you got back, how much of an emotional lift do you think that gave Benny and the team?
While he was out, I just felt kind of bad for him because I knew our time was coming to an end, and it was nothing he could control. It was all just dependent on when symptoms went away, and just to see him kind of down and out, and it was really nothing that the team could do. We could be there for him, but at the end of the day, we knew Shavon wanted to be on the court, and I don't know, it kind of took a toll on the team, especially those first couple of games, just knowing that he couldn't even be at the game or like on the road to Wisconsin or whatever in Indiana. He couldn't even travel with us. So just not having his presence there, I think really took a toll on the team.
What was the second part?
When you got back, what effect did you see on the guys? You know, did you provide an emotional lift?
I mean, like, I wasn't really like looking for it. Like when you're playing, I just thought coming back, my job with Benny was like we just needed to lead and kind of lead by example, be verbal, do the right thing, and I think we both did a good job of that. And you know, I think the team didn't stop fighting and stuff like that. So, you know, if that was some indication of an emotional lift, then yeah, I think we did.
Shavon, what's the one thing that you won't forget about your 4 years here that 10, 23 years down the road you'll look back and say, I'll never forget that?
Probably the first game in PBA. I think that I'll never forget that. That was a really good moment. That was fun.
Benny?
I'd probably say that Wisconsin game to end the sophomore year. That really just sealed our tournament chances and stuff. But pretty much just that whole season period was pretty good for me, and I'll never forget that.
Being a two-man senior class with 5 freshmen and a bunch of other new faces around you, and obviously this was kind of a unique season for you guys. I guess, what was your approach going in? I mean, obviously you have your own individual and team goals, but also as kind of the veteran leaders, kind of showing the young guys the ropes.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it. Coming in, kind of showing what college basketball, being a college athlete, student athlete is kind of all about, and you know, it's a big transition. It's a tough year on everyone. I mean, just from experience, like being away from home for the first time, you're in a new environment. You can't. Your parents or your family or your peers aren't around you to, like you're on your own for the first time. So I don't think a lot of people understand the magnitude and the toll being school, not controlling your schedule, having to be up here all day takes on people. And, you know, you have to go through it and experience it to really understand it. So I think being a senior and just kind of being able to talk to them about that and try to help them through that was a big thing.
Benny, was there ever a game you were sick enough or injured enough you thought you weren't going to play?
No, I always do with it. I just suck it up and just play no matter what, unless somebody tells me that I really cannot play. But other than that, if it's just something minor or if it's just like an illness, I'm pretty sure I'd do anything to get on the court.
Perfect attendance is pretty hard.
Yeah. I definitely had some times where I didn't feel the best, but if I can play, then if coach wants me on the floor, then I'd be on the floor.
You guys usually have pretty good crews coming up for home games. You can have even bigger fan section.
Yeah, a couple more.
Any idea how many, roughly?
Not yet. I'll know after practice today.
I think I got about 15 coming, maybe a little more. I'm not sure yet, though.